New leads have emerged in the perplexing case of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, offering hope for answers to one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Recent findings suggest that the crucial piece of debris discovered on a beach in Madagascar may hold the key to unraveling the fate of the ill-fated flight, which vanished without a trace in 2014. Renowned British engineer Richard Godfrey and MH370 expert Blaine Gibson, based in the United States, have meticulously examined the recovered fragment, a portion of the Boeing 777-200ER's landing gear door. Their analysis has revealed startling evidence pointing towards a deliberate act to bring down the aircraft. Welcome to the Aviation Chronicles. Subscribe and let's dive in. After nearly 9 years of painstaking investigation and limited evidence, these revelations mark a significant breakthrough. The damage observed on the debris appears inconsistent with the result of an accidental crash, strongly suggesting a deliberate intent to cause the aircraft's disappearance. With this new development, hopes are high that this crucial finding could provide critical clues, leading investigators closer to unraveling the truth behind the baffling vanishing of MH370. How it started. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 embarked on its ill-fated journey from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. Initial records indicate that the plane remained on its intended course for nearly an hour, with the last voice contact occurring at 1:19 a.m. Malaysian Standard Time. Mysterious circumstances unfolded just 3 minutes later as the aircraft vanished from air traffic control radar, suggesting a possible malfunction of its transponder over the South China Sea. The haunting final words captured were a calm, "Good night, Malaysian 370, believed to be spoken by either the pilot or the co-pilot. Although military radars continued to track the flight, an unexpected turn occurred, diverting the plane westward towards the Malay Peninsula. Tragically, at 2:22 a.m., the aircraft vanished completely, leaving no distress signals or communications. With the absence of conclusive evidence, experts speculate that the flight may have continued for approximately 6 hours before ultimately running out of fuel. Malaysian government investigators have determined that the most probable fate of the MH370 is a crash in the vast expanse of the southern Indian Ocean. The disappearance of flight MH370 remains an enduring enigma, fueling countless theories and relentless efforts to uncover the truth behind this heartbreaking aviation mystery. Now, the meticulous efforts of Godfrey, Gibson, and the international team working tirelessly on this case offer renewed optimism for closure and justice to the families of the 239 passengers and crew members who embarked on that fateful journey. As the world watches with bated breath, the possibility of finally uncovering the events surrounding Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 raises the anticipation for a long-awaited breakthrough that may provide solace and bring a sense of closure to one of modern aviation's most haunting mysteries. The recent discovery has brought fresh hope in the search for answers surrounding the perplexing disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. A significant piece of debris, measuring a sizable 32 by 28 inches, washed ashore on Ansiraka Peninsula's South Beach in the aftermath of Tropical Storm Fernando back in March 2017. Unbeknownst to a local fisherman who stumbled upon it, this find would hold immense significance for the investigation. For 5 years, the fisherman kept the item in his garden, unaware of its potential importance. However, fate intervened when MH370 expert Blaine Gibson and a companion spotted the debris in November. Recognizing its striking resemblance to confirmed wreckage from this ill-fated flight, they knew they had stumbled upon a crucial piece of the puzzle. While official analysis of the debris is yet to be conducted, there is a strong belief that it may be the missing aircraft's landing gear trunnion door. What makes this finding particularly intriguing is the damage observed in the wreckage. Deep slice marks on the interior side suggest a swift and a forceful end for both the plane and its 239 occupants. Richard Godfrey, the esteemed British engineer, and Gibson have meticulously studied the evidence and drawn significant conclusions. They propose that the landing gear was likely extended upon impact, indicating a deliberate attempt to hide the evidence of the crash. The combination of high-speed impact and extended landing gear points to an active pilot and a calculated effort to ensure the plane sank rapidly. As the aviation world eagerly awaits official analysis for this pivotal discovery, the potential ramifications are profound. Could this debris hold the key to finally understanding what transpired on that fateful day in 2014? The determination of experts like Gibson and Godfrey offers a glimmer of hope that closure may be within reach for the families of the passengers and crew who have long yearned for answers. Only time will tell if this newfound piece of evidence will provide the long-awaited breakthrough that unravels the enigma of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. Current speculations. The baffling disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 continues to captivate the world's attention as investigators, journalists, and researchers tirelessly seek answers to this enduring mystery. One significant breakthrough came in 2016 when a confirmed piece of the aircraft's right wing flap was discovered on Pemba Island, Tanzania. This finding supported the theory proposed by the Australian Transport Safety Bureau that the plane's flaps were not deployed during a potential water landing, indicating an uncontrolled descent. The latest report by Richard Godfrey and Blaine Gibson further bolsters this notion, suggesting that MH370 was intentionally brought down in the Indian Ocean. The prevailing belief is that either the pilot, Zahari Ahmed Shah, committed a premeditated act, or another unidentified party was responsible. Intriguing details emerged over the 2 years after the incident, with the release of a Malaysian police document obtained by New York Magazine. The document revealed that Shah had conducted a simulated flight into the southern Indian Ocean just weeks before the plane's disappearance. Although the data recovered from the simulation indicated a flight path ending around 900 miles from the estimated crash site, investigators caution that the evidence remains largely inconclusive and is considered circumstantial. Former Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott added fuel to the pilot's suicide theory in a 2020 interview, implying that the very top levels of the Malaysian government had suspected Shah's involvement from the early stages of the investigation. While Abbott refrained from directly naming individuals, he suggested that the nature of the MH370's disappearance pointed to a deliberate act, stating it was understood to be almost certainly intentional. Shah's family vehemently disputes the narrative that he was mentally unstable or facing significant personal difficulties. They believe that Shah has been unfairly scapegoated to absolve both Boeing and Malaysia Airlines of any responsibility. In an interview with the Seattle Times, Shah's sister, Sakinab Shah, passionately argued for her brother's innocence, expressing frustration over the lack of tangible evidence and the presumption of guilt. She cautioned against basing judgment solely on unverified theories, emphasizing the need for concrete proof. 9 years missing. In the aftermath of the perplexing disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 on March 8, 2014, the families and friends of the missing passengers have relentlessly fought for answers from both Malaysia Airlines and the Malaysian government. Numerous theories and explanations have emerged over the years, each attempting to shed light on the enigmatic vanishing. Some suggest the possibility of an in-flight fire, drawing parallels to the tragedy of the Swiss Air Flight 111 in 1998. Others have put forward outlandish claims, including the notion that the aircraft was secretly flown to a US military base on Diego Garcia. With no definitive evidence to support any particular theory, the search for the truth continues. Despite extensive search efforts conducted across the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, the wreckage of MH370 remains elusive. In early 2018, Austin-based company Ocean Infinity took over the search operations from government-backed initiatives. However, their mission was suspended a few months later, leaving the families and the world yearning for closure. Fortunately, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Ocean Infinity CEO Oliver Plunkett has announced plans for a new search, slated to commence in 2023 or 2024. This renewed effort aims to utilize the latest technology and expertise in the ongoing quest to locate the missing aircraft. The families of the passengers, along with concerned individuals worldwide, anxiously await any breakthroughs that could provide long-awaited answers. The quest for closure and the truth behind the disappearance of MH370 continues, driven by the unwavering determination of those impacted by this tragedy. As we move forward, it's our collective hope that the resumption of the search will yield the necessary clues to unlock the mysteries surrounding the fate of MH370, bringing solace to the grieving families and offering a sense of resolution to this enduring and deeply saddening chapter in aviation history. Thank you for watching and follow for more.